Joy family. Welcome to the Joyful House and welcome to my playground. Hope you had a wonderful weekend and an even better week last week. Whether you did or whether you didn't, guess what? We are stepping into a brand new week. So welcome to the week of August the 11th through the 17th, 2025. Shall we get our fun on? Let's chase the fun. Try something new. Andre Gide says, man cannot discover new oceans unless he has the courage to lose sight of the shore. Somewhere out in the middle of nowhere, Colorado is a souvenir shop full of t-shirts and shot glasses and stickers and magnets. And in the middle of the store is a spiraling staircase that leads many stories up to a balcony from which you can see multiple states. I'm afraid of heights, like all the way, all the time, afraid of heights. So going upstairs to a not so reliable looking balcony is not my first choice. But I'm a huge fan of trying new things in case they may be fun. One of my life rules is that I don't let fear stop me from doing the fun thing. So as my friend and I stood at the bottom of the stairs, having already paid our $2 to climb to the top, I gave myself a pep talk and I started up. My knees knocked the whole way. My breathing got short and I was scared. But I knew it had to be safe and it wasn't that high. So I just had to be louder as my own cheerleader than the volume of the fear voices in my head. I got to the last stair and I stepped out onto the platform and the view was absolutely incredible. My friend and I stood at the top and we laughed and took a million selfies and could see to a distance that was crystal clear and beautiful. It was so fun. But I had to do something I had never done before to have fun in a new way. It takes a lot of courage to do something new. We've all gotten comfortable in the lives that we lead, the hobbies we have, the places we go, and the things we do. But gracious, there is something so fun about trying something new. A new recipe, a new route home, a new hiking trail, a new puzzle, a new book, a new experience. Allow yourself the opportunity to feel that moment when you have no idea what is going to happen next because everything is new. It's a whole lot of fun to try something new. So this week, my friends, I am going to challenge you to chase your fun. What is something new that you can do this week? I look forward to seeing your answers. And don't forget, I'd love for you to send in a picture or a video of you chasing your fun and let me share it out with our Joy family. All right, well, you're just going to have to stay tuned to see what kind of new things I do this week. All right, have a great week and I'll see you throughout in each following clip. All right. Have a great Monday. Happy Tuesday, Joy family. Hope you are having a great day. I did a little video for you in the car, but unfortunately it didn't record very well, so I don't have that for you, but it was just a little short clip on the way to the endocrinologist this morning, showing you the rain. It was raining hard and fierce, and like 20 minutes after being on the interstate, we had already passed 3 wrecks. So we were definitely going slow and taking our time. Had a really great appointment at the endocrinologist. I felt like I had been seen and heard. She spent 2 hours with us. I mean, it was phenomenal. And I do feel like we are on a productive path going forward. We are still waiting for results from some of the testing, but did discover that I am low in vitamin D, so I'll be taking an, vitamin D supplement for that, like an antibiotic for the next 2 weeks, and then, or 4 weeks, 4 weeks. And she did increase my insulin shots per day, and she did increase the dosage that I take with each of those shots. So hopefully we are going to start seeing some changes in numbers, which means having better days where I am not so weak and not feeling so blah, and being able to live a more productive day to day. So we shall see. Todd and I left from that, and we went and had lunch at Denny's and really just soaked up everything that we had just absorbed. I mean, she went over things that honestly I should have been told 12 years ago when I became a diabetic. So Todd and I learned a lot today, and so we really talked a lot about that and processed it. Didn't even think to take pictures of our yummy food, but we did both enjoy some omelets, so that was really good. Left there, went to the grocery store, picked up a couple things for my parents, went by and saw them and had a nice visit, and then went on excuse me, to visit Faye at the nursing home where she is doing rehab, and wanted to get there before administration went home in hopes that we would finally be able to resolve and have an answer to where her missing clothes have gone. Sadly, unfortunately, we do not have the answer for that, but not long after we arrived, there was a fire drill, so things were pretty chaotic the entire time that we were there. But we did catch a snapshot of a picture of her, so you can see that she was definitely in a good mood. Very happy to see us, especially with the chaos of that fire drill. But we did get to meet her speech therapist, and it's not that she's having issues with her speech, but the speech therapist has been called in to help Faye with her memory. So that's exciting. And they will work hand in hand with her physical therapist. So that is pretty cool. Anything to get her better, get her well, and bring her back home to us as quickly as possible. And then Todd and I left there and picked up something to eat and came on home. And to be honest with you, I am so tired. I am ready to call it a day, but definitely wanted to come on here and give you an update of how wonderful today has been. All right. Well, I'll see you sometime later this week. Bye. Hello, Joy family. I wanted to come on here and give you a quick update on what we found out about Faye's clothes. So, they found some of her clothes, but there are still some missing. And so they want us to try and, over the next day or two, go up there and try to tell them what is missing. But it just blows my mind on all of this. We literally carried them up there in a plastic laundry basket and put her name all over the basket. And they wanted to specifically, label her clothes and her shoes. So we didn't put her name on anything. And I just don't get it. They were all folded nice and neat. All the pajamas were in the bottom. All the clothes were on the top. And then her socks and stuff. And then her shoes. And so and they're in this plastic laundry hamper. And I don't understand how, and her coat, we sent her a coat up there because she gets cold very easily. I just don't even begin to understand, first off, how they got lost for a week. And then secondly, how half of them were found and half of them weren't. And some of the clothes that they had in her clothes were not even hers. So, but here's a cool picture of you here's a cool picture of her for you to see. So see you in the next clip, and at least she's happy. So I would say that's a win. All right. Good morning, Joy family. Well, actually, it's almost afternoon. It's almost 12 o'clock in the afternoon on Thursday, but I wanted to come on here and chase my fun with you. Our little challenge this week is to do something new, and so I wanted to share something with you. It's not entirely like new because this is the 7th issue, but it's this cool newspaper, Crochet Nation. I had a wonderful, dear, precious friend that ordered a year subscription of this for me and surprised me with it. And you guys, I've been loving this newspaper. I will definitely have to make sure that before my subscription ends that I get all the details from her so that I can make sure that I can get the next year ordered or paid for so that I don't miss a single one. I remember back in the day that I used to love collecting the crochet magazines and Crochet World and all of that stuff. But yeah, this is really, really cool. It has a lot of different things in it. It has crochet patterns. But this one here, this is the newest issue. I can't really show you anything in it because it is a paid newspaper, but I will show you the cover, and it has our sweet Bella Coco on there, Sarah Jane herself. And of course, you know, back in the day, I used to get all those Crochet Society boxes. And anyway, but there are crossword puzzles in here. Like I said, there's patterns, there's stories, there's all kinds of little interesting facts. It's just an amazing newspaper. And it is definitely for the crochet enthusiast for sure. So whether you are new at crocheting, a seasoned crocheter, I mean, there's something in here for everybody. And I love it. There's like a maze in this one. There's crossword puzzles. There's comics. There's just all kinds of really, really cool things in it. So you got to check it out. Got to check it out. I honestly don't have any idea what the cost of this is. But like I said, I definitely need to get it figured out. See here on the back page, they've got crossword puzzle, you know, so all kinds of cool little things in here. And on the front here, it says 10 surprising ways that wool changed the world. A crochet, a statement pillow, and yeah. So I'm going to leave y'all to it. I'm going to go enjoy my paper and hopefully continue to have a really good day today. Had a little scary moment. I felt so bad. I was on a play date with Samantha, y'all, and I had a diabetic crash. Like, it was rough. It was hard. I literally went from 400 and something down to 93, and poor Samantha had to witness that. Like, there was no warning. It was just something awful. I just started shaking tremendously, couldn't speak, and finally I was able to pull it together, and she just let me do what I needed to do. And I felt bad. She started crying. I scared her to death. But I was so grateful. I was sad that she had to witness that, but I was so grateful that she was there and I wasn't alone. And I knew if it came down to it, I could get her mom to come get Todd's phone number and call him. But luckily, everything subsided. I ate a little something and I drank a little something. So it leveled out. It was fine after that. And we were able to continue with our play date and have a great one. But anyway, so I'm kind of taking it a little bit easy today. Just working on a couple little things that are just, simple, but right now I'm going to go enjoy my paper and have a little lunch, probably take a little nap, and get ready for our watch party and our tea party tonight. All right. Well, enjoy the rest of your Thursday. Bye. Hello, Joy family. Hope you are having a great weekend. We have had, so far, a good weekend. We had fun, a lot of fun last night at Cup to Hook movie night. Hope you were there. Hope you had as great of a time as we did. Today is Saturday, and Todd and I went and spent some time with his mom today, and she was in a really good mood. She was having a great time. Her roommate was very talkative, so we had a really lovely visit, and I do have some pictures to share with you from that visit. And then we ran over to Walmart, and while we were there, as we were coming in to the parking lot, this older Model T type car came in behind us. So we kind of stalked them in the parking lot as they were riding by, and took a couple pictures so we could share that with you. And then as we were trying to do that, my son Andrew calls, so I talked to him while Todd ran in, and Andrew and I ended up talking for 2 hours. So we came home, and I came in the house, and I continued talking to him, and anyway, was just exhausted. Not from just talking to him, but just the whole day event. And so I took a little bit of a nap. But anyway, I wanted to come in here and just kind of say hello. We have been able to locate at the nursing home almost half of Faye's clothes. There's like maybe 5 or 6 pieces still missing. And they were able to, if I hadn't shared with you, they did find the brand new slipper shoes that we had found her. So at this point, I'm just going to touch base with her social worker next week and, tell them that if because they keep saying they'll compensate us. Well, some of those things can't be replaced. One of the sweatshirts that I had given her is literally one that I wore back in college. And then some of the clothes that she had were some that belonged to her mom. When her mom passed away, she inherited them. And so honestly, at this point, if they can just find her coat and let us bring it home, because right now it's so warm in the nursing home that, in their room particularly for sure, because her roommate is there full time and lives there full time. So she is senior, so she gets to dictate the temperature in the room, and she does not like being cold at all, which neither does Faye, but it's so warm that Faye does end up having to have a fan on her. So we're just going to bring that coat that belonged to Grandmama's home, and should she need it before she comes home, then we might just go pick her up something instead of taking something that, is so precious. But anyway, so yeah, that's been our day. Hope you are having a great Saturday, and I may come on here a little bit later on and share a new game that I have been introduced to and have been kind of playing and chasing my fun with. All right. Have a great afternoon. Bye. This is something new that I've been doing to chase my fun. One of you, and I'll let you decide if you want to leave a comment saying it was you, got me onto this game. And as you can see, it looks like it is crocheted, this little item. But this game is called, I think it's called Unravel Master. And that is exactly what you do. You unravel like you're frogging yarn. So I thought we would play this for a little bit together and let you chase some fun with me. So this is how it works. You have your little boxes up here and you try to match those colors. So as you can see, it's unraveling yarn. And I've now filled up those 3, so I'm going to get another box. It's the same color. But there's one for that one. More of that blue. There's more of that one. More of that one. And you try to be strategic so that you're able to undo the whole thing. Now, there's some more of that gray. So let me do that. And as you can see, there are other colors underneath it. And I'm going to turn it. And there's a little bit of gray in that wheel. Let me see if I can get it. And I did. I'm going to flip it upside down and see what kind of colors I've got. And I've got more of this blue. So let's try and unravel some of this and see what's underneath it. And as you can see, it's got buttons attached to it. And when I unravel that, it comes undone. All right, let me go see if I can find some of that lighter color. And there we go. And there's one. Let's do some of the umbrella this time. Expose some of those colors. And right here is a little counter. So it shows me that I've uncovered 27 of 246. So it kind of gives me an indicator of where I'm at. Come back to the bottom here and try to remove some of this. All right, I got more of that kind of grayish color. So let's find 3 spots now. See how you can just barely see it there? I can try to tap it, but if I turn this picture, I can see more of it. And as you can see, I took one off, but it's the same color underneath it. So let's try that again. Got more of the blue. And this one's black. So we'll grab some of these tires, and then I want to come grab some of the black on the inside of the car. I try to always pull from different areas sometimes just to make sure I'm still exposing color so I don't run out. But if that happens, I'll show you. Hopefully I'll be able to successfully complete this one, because if I can, I want to show you what happens if you complete 5 of them in a row successfully. You get some kind of power up. I've only done it one time. And I'm currently on, I'm calling it like a puzzle, number 57. So I've successfully completed 5 in a row only once out of those 57. And you never know when you pick a color which one's going to have more yarn underneath it and which ones aren't. Oh, so see, I hit one that wasn't in that box at the time, so it went in these little holes underneath, but when the box changed, it was an orange one. I was going, so see, like the red, it didn't have a box, so it goes here. If you fill all those up, the game is over. I'm trying to get these little blue ones right here. This game has become addictive, but it's calming. I find it to be very calming and relaxing. It's the best way to unravel yarn, the best way to frog yarn. I'm currently at 79 of 246, so that lets me know I've still got quite a ways to go. And like, for example, there's an off-white little piece right there, but more than likely there's not going to be any color underneath it. So to make sure I'm exposing as much color as possible, I'm going to save that one. Same thing here, there's another one. Let's try and do this wheel this time. Okay, we've got some green we can expose. Orange. I could go to that big one, but there might be some underneath, some more yarn underneath that orange, under that one, under that one. I just won't know until I hit it. My thoughts are there's probably nothing under those little headlight ones right there. So I'm going to save those. I'm going to come do this wheel. So see, there was a red underneath that. Go see if there's a bigger green somewhere. There is. So let's uncover that one. All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit the wheel here. See if there's any more. There's not. That completed that. Okay, I don't see any more big pieces of orange. So I'm going to hit that one, and there was more yarn under it. Okay. I don't see any more blue, so I'm going to have to get these here, which I know there's not any underneath them from the other side. I'm at 158 of 246. So far, we're still doing pretty good. Have an alarm going off. We're over 200. We just did 201. We're going to 246, so that means I got 44 left to uncover. Hopefully, we can successfully do this. I do not always successfully do them, but I'm hoping, since I'm doing this one with you, that I will, so I can show you. All right. So I don't have any more of those off-whites. I'm going to go ahead and do one of those little ones there. And some levels are harder than others, and it will let you know when it's a hard level. This one did not say that, so hopefully we can be successful. All right, I'm up to 226 of 246, so I have 20 more to uncover. All right. I have no more orange exposed, and I needed one more. So I'm going to go work on the black, and hopefully I can find enough in the black to get another box to help me until I can find that orange. And there it is. And this is looking good. We're at 240. We got 6 more to uncover, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 right away. So hopefully we should be able to be successful. And we are going to. We're going to be successful. Yay. So you guys are going to get to see. So here we go. Here's the last one. And look, that's the second time I've ever made 5 successful puzzles in a row. So I did that. I completed it. So it's going to give me what's called an X-ray booster. So I'm just going to tap to claim it. And it shows me that it's completed. I never do the videos. I'm going to take my little coins, and that's the next puzzle. That's what it looks like. But anyway, well, hope you enjoyed that. That is some of my new fun that I have been chasing lately. And thank you for joining me for this. And who knows, maybe we'll do another one together in the future. Let me know. Let me know if you enjoyed this. And if so, then maybe I can do others with you on other Welcome to My Playgrounds. All right. Bye. Well, hello there, beautiful Joy family. Hope you have had a wonderful week. It's been a little bit kind of quiet and slow this past week, but nonetheless, got to chase some fun and got to share some new fun chasing with you. I hope you enjoyed the pictures of us chasing some fun after that older model car and the Unravel Master Challenge game that I showed you. And I know it's been a great week for me. One thing I am excited about showing you later on in the week, in the upcoming week at the tea party, is I finished the Jen Ivy top. So hopefully you can come visit us at the Joyful House for the tea party this upcoming week and see what that looks like completed. All right. Well, take care, and I will see you in the next Welcome to My Playground. Bye. Nugs and joy. Mwah. Be joyful. Be the joy in everything you do. And I will see you next week.